Leo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early December 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful people out there. So let's get right down to business as usual and start you off with an oracle card just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for my lovely Leos. I hope you're all doing fabulous, which I'm sure you always are, right? Let's shuffle it up though, my gods. Talk to me. What do we got for Leo here? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. What's up with Leo, my gods? Talk to me. Usually this first card pops out quick, and there it goes. This could be a lot of energies, a lot of people. There could even be links to social media with this first card. I always find that one extremely intriguing when it comes out. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate you, my friends. But into the reading, enough of the promo. Have a little look here at this first card. So you see there's a man, there's a woman, there's various different pictures. There's a lot going on in this card. So whenever I see it, it could be multiple people. You might be more popular than you usually are here. Now, everyone knows most Leos are very popular individuals. There could be people vying for your attention here, or you could just be extra busy here. I always say, watch out. There might be different energies of various kinds coming at you. Make sure you're protecting yourself energetically when this card shows up. Or it could just be something that is pretty complex underneath the surface. So watch out for complex situations or issues. But there's a lot going on here, I will say that. And another vibe I do get with that card sometimes is that of social media. So there might be some importance placed on social media in this time, whether you're spending a little too much time on it or you're trying to stay away from it. There's something linked to social media here. But let's get into tarot. We're going to get you 3 cards in the upright before I get the intuitive, juicy stuff going. And I always say with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote for us. But let's get it going here. What do we got for Leo, my gods? Talk to me. So, it's been an interesting past couple of weeks for my Leo readings. Last week's was titled An Explosive Conflict. The week before that, it was titled They Are Mad. So there's been a little bit of a volatility around the Leo readings, at least in my readings. So hopefully there isn't somebody that's too sour grapes around you, someone who's a little upset, because I was still picking up that vibe last week. Queen Slate, though, we're going to see what's popping this week for you, my friends. Let's get 3 out here. And I always say, take this however it hits. You know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. We could be looking at your energy or someone you're linked to, of course. Let's get these first 3 cards out quick. Okay, so you have double cards. We have the Page of Wands in position number 1. So that fiery energy is still persisting here. This could be conversations, talks, messages. Hermit. Yeah, you might be shutting down communication with somebody as well. I don't want to get too intuitive just yet. That could be a Virgo. We'll talk about it. Let's get one more. Thank you. Okay, 10 of Cups on the back end. So at first glance here, Leo, this doesn't necessarily feel bad or seem bad. Now, we do have to clarify all this, try to get all the detail, but the 10 of Cups on the back end is absolutely beautiful. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get that juicy intuitive stuff. So position number 1, the Page of Wands. Now, that's a card that could represent you. In my simplistic style of reading, it could just represent a way you might be feeling, something that's coming towards you. In tarot, pages are messengers, pages are also students. So this favors anything new, any new cycle, any new task, something you're putting your energy into. Now, it can be communication, very fired up. This could be messages, talks, like I was saying already. But when I see this page, there's always a warning about keeping your energy in check. Spirit might not want you to waste your energy on frivolous things or for frivolous people, pardon me. The Page of Wands will be an interesting cornerstone of this spread. Now, it could also represent children or younger people. You see what I mean? Cards are so deep, it could be various different things. You just let it fit for you. Now, moving to the center, we do have the Hermit card. Using the beautiful tarot in Wonderland, this Hermit is a little different than most decks. So it could represent a Virgo. Now, this card is the epitome of a double-edged sword. If you're not linked to a prominent Virgo or have Virgo placements, when I see the Hermit, I do think of wisdom. I think of someone that's very wise, that can go within. This is a spiritual card as well, so a lot of you might be heightening your spiritual practice. You might be collecting knowledge. Like I said with this page, it's a student. The Hermit is on a constant quest for knowledge. So there's a lot of knowledge, uncovering things, a quest for things like that. But the dark side of the Hermit is it might be somebody in hermit mode, not talking to others, not social. And that's usually not Leo vibes, right? So some of you might be going into hermit mode. You might be having communication issues with somebody, judging from the readings we've had the last couple of weeks and this page. Whether it's communication getting cut or severed, there might be issues there. I do always say the Hermit can represent the dark night of the soul in extreme situations. So hopefully none of you are going through anything like that. But as we move to the very back end, we have one of the most positive cards in the whole entire deck. We have the Ten of Cups. Love seeing it every single time. Now, tens do represent the end of a cycle. Okay. And when the Ten of Cups shows up, it does speak about a happy ending or wish fulfillment, getting something that you've wanted, getting something that you need. It's a beautiful energy. It seriously is. So it could be wins or victories. We really want to dig deeper on it. Now, if that's not it, the Ten of Cups could represent, matters of the family, matters of the home, people that you're connected with on a very deep emotional basis. But it could just be wins or something going really well, wish come true type of energy. So I'm liking the vibe, but it seems like we do have a little bit of a mixed bag here this week, Leo, which is all good. So let's dive deeper on all of it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, we're going to get one more good shuffle here for you, my friends. See what we can uncover. What do we got for the Leos, please? Which would be nice if we're getting back to those beautiful, victorious energies, seriously. But yeah, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. All right, page time. And yes, if you're a tarot reader yourself and you're feeling any energies off this spread that you want to give to Leo, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind. All right, page. Why is it here? Why is that Page of Wands here? Thank you. All right, yeah, Seven of Wands. There could be somebody that is wanting to apologize here. All right, for a portion of you, there could be somebody that is either going to come in with an apology or they just want to diffuse something. Like if you've been having negativity with somebody, bumping heads, conflicts like we've been seeing in the past few weeks, the Seven of Wands in reverse underneath this page is that somebody's going to take a much softer approach. Somebody's going to use kindness. You know that saying where they say you could attract more flies with honey than you can with vinegar? I'm getting that vibe here, that somebody's might take a softer approach, whether that's you or somebody else. There's an apology here, or somebody wanting to mend a bridge, make something better. I mean, possibly own up to something as well. Like that's a big possibility. I want to see how the rest of this plays out. But if this is communication, it's somebody who's going to take a nice soft approach here. If it's a talk, if it's a message, I wouldn't be surprised if you've been having issues with somebody that they come out and try to own up or apologize about something. But aside from that, not really confrontational here. This is someone that wants to be on your good side. That's what I'm picking up. We're going to keep moving. And like I was saying, for a portion of you, maybe that's how you're wanting to approach somebody else. Listen, it's all good. I'm on your team. You just fit it to your situation. But let's see what's going on with this Hermit. Very interesting. So why is this Hermit here? That might be how somebody's presenting, but the Hermit could tell us how they're feeling. Yeah, Sun card. Okay, this is one of two things. For a portion of you, you might be a little more concealed than you normally are. Okay, there could be something that you were keeping under wraps within you with the Sun card underneath the Hermit. Some of you might just be in that mode where I'm good. I'm good in Hermit mode. I don't need anybody else for my happiness. I could do it on my own, all right? But for another portion of you, there is something that might be being concealed, all right? Whether it's something you're concealing, whether it's you just being happy in this Hermit separated type of mode, that's a possibility, because this is the most positive card in the deck aside from it representing you. And I was saying this as well, or feeling this. When I get the Hermit and the Sun card, this could be somebody that is feeling a bit lonesome as well. So there might be somebody that's missing you here with this energy. These cards are the exact opposites. When I get the Hermit, it's a card that's usually showing the dark of night, The sun is the brightness of day. So there's this yin yang of balance going on too. Lots of stuff going on here. There could be somebody that is feeling lonesome or missing you as well. So we're going to see what's going on. That could absolutely be it. Okay. And I don't want to overcomplicate the message too much. And yeah, for a portion of you, you might just be cool. Like if you are in hermit mode, you might be cool there. Let's see what's up with the 10 of Cups. So why is it here? Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. Interesting reading this week. I mean, it's better when someone wants to be nice towards you, right? So why is the 10 of Cups here for Leo? Thank you. Yeah, we have the Moon card. Okay. Yeah, this is like some unexpected happiness. I was picking up the Moon in other fire sign readings here as well. And the Moon is my card of mystery for a portion of you. If you're linked to Pisces, they're showing up here on the back end. And the Moon to me, aside from the dream state, the etheric ties, the energetic ties, it is my biggest card of the unknown, something that's right around the corner. So whether this is a surprising win, an unexpected win, or somebody like, I'm still getting this concealed type of energy. So there might be something you were happy about, but you're not letting the world know, or there's like something that went your way and you're perfectly fine with keeping that concealed. That could be part of it. That, like I was saying, this could also be how someone else is feeling too. Like they're really happy about something, but they're not letting that out. But I do feel like for a portion of you, with the mystery, the unexpected, the surprising with the 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment energy, if there's something you've been manifesting, if there's something you've been trying to create, it might come in unexpectedly soon. So think victories, think wins, think triumphs here. Wish fulfillment type of energy. I like it. Especially like with the energy we've been picking up here, it's things settling down, things improving and getting better, especially with the conflict base we saw in the last couple of weeks. Let's just put these cards down. Let's go through and do a quick little recap here, because you guys might have an interesting week in store, that's for sure. But if you kindly look in the box, my friends, in position number 1, we have the Page of Wands with the 7 of Wands in reverse. And I was feeling that vibe of either somebody apologizing, trying to make peace, trying to get on your good side. Somebody using a softer approach is possible here. Maybe that's how you need to approach someone else too. Like take a softer approach, not as aggressive, not as fiery. In the center, we have the Hermit with the Sun card in the upright. So whether that's someone who is very happy and content being in hermit mode, which it possibly could be, I was also getting the vibe of somebody missing you or feeling lonesome or feeling lonely at your absence. Now, this isn't a love-only type of reading, but for some of you, it's like, all right, I could be happy. I don't need somebody else to be happy. I don't need anyone's assistance to be happy. I'm good. On the very back end, we have the 10 of Cups with the Moon in the upright. This feels really good to me. The energy of the unexpected, the wish fulfillment, surprising. It's like really nice. So something could really go your way, but I was getting this concealed feeling that somebody's happy with the result, but they're not quite letting it be known. So please take a screenshot of that. I'm going to get you one shadow card and see what's going on in the shadows. Shuffle it up one time for Leo. Very interesting reading, my friends. Okay. And it is a little bit of a mixed bag, but I don't feel like it's quite as rough and volatile as it was last week. Like this could be somebody trying a softer approach for sure. But let's see what's in the shadows for you. Whether it's a shadow within yourself, whether it's something that's linked to the unseen. Using the Shadowland Tarot for this portion. I love this deck. Thank you. Okay, so we do have the 2 of Wands. This is a big card of planning. And in the shadow side of it, yeah, it could represent situations where distance is involved or traveling, of course. But all 2 cards are about partnerships, choices, being at a crossroads. Some of you might feel like you're at a crossroads at this point. You don't know which way to go. You don't know if you should go left or go right. This could be indecisiveness, but I also want to let you know the 2 of Wands is a big card of planning. So there might be someone around you that's strategizing, planning. Just know that this could easily be Spirit asking you not to be spontaneous in this time. You might want to be a little more slow, meticulous, plan-based in this time. That could be it. So Leo, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after the fire air readings this week. But for December, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. This is the deck I used in this week's reading. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card makes you happiest when you see it. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of December, I will put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.